I'm George Ashotis, and I grew up in Astoria, Queens. Around the age of 5, I was playing ball in the park with my father and my sister, and I remember it was a blue ball that we were playing with, and my dad tossed it, and it fell directly in front of me, and I couldn't see it. And, of course, my father was saying, "Oh, you can't see it? What do you mean? It's right in front of you." And then I would turn my head slightly, and then it came into view. And what I later understood was that that was the beginning of my losing my central vision. The process of losing my vision was really very, very gradual. And I guess as time went on, the central vision spread out more and more, to the point now where I've got a little bit of light perception, but it's hardly useful for helping me to get around in any way. My sister was 2 years younger than I, and we were very close, and she was delegated or relegated, however, by my parents to be my protector. My God. I used to help her dye her hair, and she was using black hair dye. Unbeknownst to me, I got some of that dye into my nails, under my nails, and I didn't realize it, but apparently it looked like I had nail polish on. And at the time I was at the Lighthouse in a teenage program, actually working with younger teenagers as an assistant to a sighted counselor. And one day I came in with my nails colored by the dye, and the counselor said to me, "What are you, gay?" And I had never heard the word before, but I knew what it meant. I said, "No, I was just helping my sister dye her hair." And he said, "Well, you better clean your hair because it looks like you're gay." Just hearing that and having felt all my life attracted to men, but not really putting a name on it or understanding what that meant exactly, gave me such a sense of freedom and hope. I thought, oh my God, if there's a name for it, then there must be other people that are maybe experiencing the same thing that I am experiencing, and I just need to find them. It really opened up a door for me and made me feel a lot more comfortable about myself. And then I'd heard about Greenwich Village and Christopher Street. In fact, there was a gay street, so I heard about this thing called cruising. So I found my way downtown and hung around, and with my cane, mind you, stood on the corner of Christopher and Gay, and eventually someone came along, and I guess he passed me by a few times, and finally, he came up to me and said, "Do you need any help or something?" And I said, "No." And he said, "Well, do you want to go for a cup of coffee?" And I said, "Yeah." So, to me, attraction comes in two different ways, and primarily, I guess it's from the voice, someone's voice, and their personality, but also, in addition to that, it could be a touch. Like, some people touch you when they're talking. I've always kind of liked that because it's sort of kind of filled in for what I couldn't see his eyes saying to me. see a person's eyes saying to me. So someone puts their hand on my arm as they're speaking and just sort of holds it. That could be very nice. And it could be sexual, or it could just be, just like, oh wow, what a really nice person who communicates with me, not only visually, but also tactily, who really have the same needs as everyone else, need to hold and be held, love and be loved. And, we have our good days, we have our bad days. But we may not accomplish a task in the same way that somebody with eyes does, but we get the job done.